Hi everyone. So I'm going to start update you my gardens. So this year I built a rain gardens, two of them, and I installed it in the boulevard strips. And so here's the update on the rain gardens. So um, I planted some of the native plants, which is the native to BC. The Oyster dogwood right there, and most of my plants are basically is for wildlife. Notice that there's water in the rain gardens collected over from yesterday rain, heavy rain. So the purpose of rain garden is to infiltrate salt and pollutants from the roads prior deliver the water to the mainstream water, the river. That way it will, I guess, protect the fish. Okay, let's tour around. The back white flower there is the dim rocket. Is basically well, it's beautiful and smells wonderfully, but it's aggressive. And I have the choke cherry, which is finished blooming right now, and it has some berries falling so far. The Dame's Rocky is very popular to the bees, so I keep it anyhow. My poppies, oriental poppy, is slowly dying off. My peonies start to bloom. Here's my hardy geranium. It's very popular to the bees, especially hummingbees. Here's my double geranium, double flower, double petals, flower geraniums. It's beautiful. Okay. This is my entrance to my front yard, but before I do that, I'm going to show you my second rain gardens, which is on the right hand side of my front strip, boulevard strips. So there it is. This is the native grass, the dune grass. Basically, it's BC natives. And the one floor ground cover is the kinnikinnick. Right. Show you. This is 9 bark Diablo. This is the mock orange. Love the foliage. It's light green, yellowish green. Foxgloves. White foxglove. I love them. Bumblebee. Love them too. Alright. So let's tour you into my front yard. This dwarf maple was adopted because someone doesn't want it. Most of my plants, some of my plants are adopted. This is my variegated fuchsia. Okay. Love this foliage of acers, the maple. This is the Valeria, I guess. This is my budbane actia. Rose. This is the aster, but forgot the name. I'll put um, on the screen. I have two native plants that is planted in the pots, big pots, and I will also put it on the screens once I find out what is it. Here's my per everlasting BC native again. Is in planted in the strawberry planters. It is my third time planting this guy because every time I plant it dies. So hopefully it survived this time. Okay, so let's move it along. This is my tulip magnolia. This year in bloom. Okay. Here's my recycle bin. Behind it is my compost area. Okay, and that's my backyard. We'll show you later once I finish showing the front. Here is the woolly sunflower in the strawberry planters, and also my yellow monkey flowers, also BC natives. Love that hosta. It's stained glass. It's called stained glass, right? And my winsteras, hydrangea, hostas. Tulip is starting to die off. My Winchilla, and I will also put the name down once I find out where is it. Right, and this yellow front foreground flower is the snapdragon. Right, my element is starting to slowly dying out. And my bleeding heart is also starting to dying out. Here's my standard rose. Okay, again this mock orange, hellebore, and Rochicia. Right, along here. Ornamental grass, burning bush, privet. Okay, small pond for the wildlife. And this is my chestnut tree. I adopted it. Mock orange. And then behind there is the rhododendrons. And then my dogwood trees. It's full glory. Okay, let's go and visit the back. We're still going along the rail and the staircase. On a small border, I plant some sedums and some grass, ornamental grass. Have a board. All right. Some Irish start blooming. My foxgloves. Lupin is in bloom. Catmint is also in bloom. All right. Let's go over on this side of my yard. This year my Miss Kim is bloom wonderful because there are a lot of rain happening. Last year was not a lot of bloom. My bloodgood Acer maple tree is in the background. All right. I use every single space for everything to plant I can squeeze in. I plant some strawberries, also the woodland strawberries, wild strawberries too. All right, walk. Here's a bee. I just love watching them do the thing. My goal of this garden is just basically for wildlife and for myself, basically. For every moment of it. Here's the white climbing rose. Alright. One around over here is massive back there. But here's my shrub cherries. Also second shrub cherries. You need 2 different varieties to give a great crops. My alliums. Alright. The 2 bucket there is to collect the rainwater, which is what I do. It is safe. Need using a lot of water from the basically I'm saving water. Okay. So this is my second dogwood tree. This is the white flower. You can see right there. See that? Yes. I've been looking for the Pacific dogwood. Is the Conus Natalia, but unfortunately have no success. My curly willow spiry area there is very aggressive, so anyone who plans to have this plant, make sure you plant in the planters. It is also a native grass here, and I will put the name on it once I chance. My boxwood, container aster. Hey. My hydrangeas, my standard spruce. So that is my shed. So this year, a couple of years ago, my shed got leak on the roof. So I planned this year to layer some PVC on top of the shed and create a roof gardens. I'll show you. And that's my backyard. I will show you eventually once I show you what the roof garden look like for now. It's newly built this year. Okay. So hopefully next year I'll update you what it look like. Alright. Here is some of my spice bush, eastern native plants. It's northern native plants, but it's eastern. But I still love having it because it has you can use it for tea and the fruit, the seed for spice. All right, my allium. My moon acer maple. My peonies is about to bloom. My fuchsia hasn't bloomed yet. It's growing. This is my white rose. I just love this one. It's gorgeous. and its fragrance wonderful. Rhododendrons. And this is my hawthorn, is BC natives. Again, I will put the name onto the screen. All right. See this planter here, the white one, long one? That is 2 file cabinets joined together create planters. That's how we recycle. And it is my yellow magnolia. Okay, this is the sweet gums, rose in the back, another acer, another rose bush, winstea is about to grow, my choke cherries in the background, and red banana, salvia. Right, let's move over here. This is my bamboo, yellow bamboo. I plant in the pots and worry about the aggressiveness of it. And just love these guys. Gorgeous. Well, it's just delicates. All right, let's move to the backyard. So I create 2 ponds. On the left hand side, the big one is the fish pond. Okay. There's my red dwarf maple, which I adopt. Also, that behind it, the red maple is a yellow-green maple I also adopt. My red elderberry, the lace one. Okay, my back there, the corner on the right, above the horsetail is the combo pears. I'll show you later what it look like. Alright, so then let's move across my yard. I'll show you the small pond. This is mainly for the wildlife. There's no fish in it. This is my standard sea berry, salvia, yellow Irish. Apparently it's invasive, but as long as I maintain it, it's good in the spread. So here is my David Austin rose. It is Lady Emma. I just planted this year, so I already have 3 blooms, 3 buds. And this is also the BC native plant, which I will also put it down on the screen. My peony, my yellow peony, or my white peony is about to bloom. This is the goldenrods, dwarf versions. And then this is my witch hazel, Diane, my standard hydrangeas, and alliums. I love alliums. The background is 9 bark. Right. Here's my Asian pear. See the fruit. From the beginning of spring, I kind of wean and leave only 1 fruit on 1 stems. That way you get high quality but low quantity. Okay. Astrantia, variegated elderberry. All right. Alright, so my backyard, I create 3 paths, one in the middle, one on the left, and one on the right. So I will show you one in the middle path, and then we'll show you the other 2 paths. Right. And this is the plum, mume, Nanamock orange. My thimbleberries is blooming this year. Well, I'm gonna get some berries this year. Again, this thimbleberry is like any other raspberry, is very aggressive. For example, see how they send the runners across the border? My puppy is, but it's running, is dying. Finish the bloom. Alright, so this is my clematis. Now the elderberry, no, I mean not the elderberry, it's buckbean. Alright. Persicaria, the yellowish green foliage. This is my whipping crab apple. See some apple on it? There you go. Alright. Show you. This is the spirea, variegated. I think it needs some more light to expose it to the variegated to be more evidence. And so this is my blood gourd, another one, fast growing maple. Here's my other peony, my hydrangeas. This is my people bark maple. Because see, I have a lot of maple trees because I love the seasonal interest on my gardens. So here's my geranium, it's in bloom right now, and then I think this is the Dream Johnson Blue, which it hasn't bloomed yet. Acamia. Right. And this is my hydrangea, which is completely knocked down by rains, tons of rain. My fig trees is basically, I thought it was dying, but as evidently I noticed the bottom here, there is some growth. Where is it? So here I'll show you. There's the bottom there, that's the growth. So hopefully it will recover from the winters. Alright. So I'm going to show you, starting to show you my second path. Alright. See here, this is the old wagon that's no longer in use. I use it as a planters. Recycle and reuse. Here's my crab apple. The flower is crimson, red, crimson pink. Gorgeous flower. And here's my Italian plum. See some plum on it? Right. Some volunteer yarrow. I didn't need this plum. I interplant some plants, Irish, viola, geraniums, hydrangea, the azaleas finished blooming, is viburnum, nude. I'll put exactly the name of it. It's the eastern native, not BC native. Miscanthus grass. Here's my BC native monk orange. We call it wild monk orange. And is my other berries is got tons of bloom and tons of aphids. There's aphid, and I don't worry about it because my ladybirds or the ladybird will come by and just chop it up. I don't do anything. I don't believe in chemical. Right. Here's my other dwarf maple. My standards, hydrangeas, bee hotel, smalium. On the back of by the fence, back fence there is the Espalier Asian pear. Okay. Some phlox, some peony. All right. So here's my vanilla. It's ground cover, BC natives. This is Conus cadensis. It is BC ground cover natives plants. Right, this is the anemone herbaceae. I'll put down the exact name. Sorry, forgot the name. This is forest grass, Japanese forest grass. All right. There it is. And this is the BC native plant. Again, I forgot the name of it. Right. Well, I just love these. It's not a spike bush, I guess. Love the smell. It's like got the sense of wine on it. Wine. All right. This is my apple tree. Let's see if there's any fruit in it. Oh. Ah. Here. Okay. No fruit. Here's my standard hydrangeas. Variegated by Giada. Painted fern. My combo cherry trees. It had rainer cherries, the regular cherries, and sour cherries in one tree. My background there is my burning, is the smoke bush, and then in front of it is the peach tree. My Ito peonies is bloom. Allium again. This is the herb Robert. I love it because the bee love them too. I love the smell. I know some people hate the smell of it. Here's my blue poppy. This is my third attempt to grow it. It's very finicky. Yeah. Anyway, this is my other hydrangeas. The bumblebee just love the allium. It's bad. Right. This is my tree peonies already finished blooming. Is the white one. Right there is my combo apple tree. Right. Hellebores. And that on the right hand side there is the ostrich fern. Hostas, climbing rose in the back corner there. Very aggressive clematis. And this is my third dogwood that I adopt. So notice this gate, I need to replace it. This year I have to build a new gate. And during this year, in the spring, there was heavy wind and it knocked down my fence. So I'm planning to create as a wild hedge instead of building another fence. That way, wildlife can use it. This is my third bloodgood maple. Comfy right there. Hydrangeas. This is the tire sumacs. Lovely. I love the foliage, yellow green, and then in the winters, oh, it's gorgeous. And this fern, don't you like this fern? Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Right. So here is the paper birch, BC native paper birch. And then the middle one, you can see the white trunk, that is the Himalayan birch tree. Right. Bird bath in the back foreground. My law rhododendrons, the bloom is finished blooming. Hosta, comfrey, hydrangeas, euphorbia. I love this euphorbia. Oh. In the spring, the color is just bright orange. And this is my double petal azalea. My volunteer birch tree. This is the stinging nettles. Stinging nettle has so many advantages. Well, herbs wise, also it's good as a green. You can use it as a green. I mean, when you blend your protein shake. But also it's a host plant for many butterflies. Here my other dwarf whipping maple. This is my magnolia, the pink one. This one is the monkey tree. This a couple of years ago I planted in the planter and it doesn't look like healthy. So this year I transplant in the ground, hopefully it will recover. You can see so many brown specks on it. So let's see what happens. Here's my hydrangeas, my fern, the lady fern, my trillium, the yellow one. All right. And this is the Empress Wu hosta. The leaves is just big. Alright, this is my rhododendrons. And behind it, there was some branches. That is my loquat tree. Winter is harsh this year, and it knocked down. But it's recovering, so which is good. My standard hydrangeas. And then the back there is the BC native tree, is the cotton tree, I guess. My red birch is adopted. So Solomon seal is also adopted from other gardens. This variegated Fascia is also adopted. So my winsteros is climbing on top of that big tree. I believe this is the crabapple, but it was here when I moved in. This is mophead hydrangea. My white bleeding heart is almost finished blooming. Right, some clematis. Rostas. Some saffron, BC natives. In there I have a lot of ground cover, the oxalates, and the false salmon seal. This tree here is my mulberry. Again, I guess you need a second tree to pollinate. I don't get any fruit in it. This is my other hydrangea. My lilacs finished blooming. Well, I'll show you this year. A family chickadee, chick resident of the bee house, is now I guess the baby is now Fletch. Right. Oh, this is my pawpaw tree. I guess it's not mature yet. It hasn't bloomed. My clown prune boxwood. It's overgrown. I prune it in the spring. I guess I have to prune again in summer. My pink columbine. This is BC Bleeding Heart. And I got a lot of catmint growing. Rose. Okay, I come to do my combo trees, pear trees. I'll show you. Here's one type of pear, reddish fruit. My second type of pear is regular pear, and then that pear. And alright, guys. Here's my red birch tree. It didn't bloom this year, but still, it's love the foliage. Solomon seals. Below there is my inside out ground cover BC natives. Maharashtra and Hellebore, Daphne. This is the Viburnum Adelaide. I believe it's BC natives. And this is not a mock orange. The flower is a single petal. The throat is purple, and surrounded by petal is white petals. This is my other mock orange. I mean, not mock orange. The magnolia, and then you have a smooth sumacs right there. I plant the smooth sumac in a planter because I know they're very aggressive. They send suckers, which I don't want in my yard because my yard is not an acre, so I don't want it too overgrown. There you go. Here's come back to my big pond, fish pond. All right, final touch. I'm going to show you the overall picture of my backyard. I want to trip. Hi guys, thanks for coming by and visit. I'll try to update, bi-weekly or once a month. Right. So thanks guys. Okay, bye.